0 to 5 years students same problem face ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ like 10 or 5 to 15 years or any old age people also. It is not necessary. You have to target your audience and build an app. So next is traditional thinking versus design thinking. What is traditional thinking? What is traditional thinking? यार मेरे अंगली शॉप किराने की बट्टे की या you not cover as any business. Then what do you have? All your parents are like working. So what is the difference between so you guys can tell me what is the difference between traditional shop and like digital shop. Traditional shop ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What do you mean by something which is digitally equipped shop? That is nothing but traditional shop and trader. You want something in your own locality, and people of that locality only buying your things. So there is no exposure globally, or there is no exposure to the outside of your town as well. But in digital, if the shop is digitally equipped or it is online store or something where you have like delivery delivery is visible, so people can order from your shop and they can easily access it. Same way goes here. What is traditional thinking means nothing but problem is assumed. Instead of doing the inspection or instead of taking the feedback, already problem is assumed. As I assumed, I have tracking problems. Now already everyone did it. I didn't ask other colleagues or other resource person that do you guys face the same problem of tracking? No, I didn't ask. I just assumed that problem. One correct answer. What is the one correct answer? I did tracking easy. That's what I just gave you guys. Then expert driven and a linear progress. It has a very slow and linear progress. Focus on the output. What I am focusing on is how my traveling is gonna be easy. That is the only thing I am focusing on. That is what focus on the output. But whereas in design thinking, problem is explored. Problem is not explored marketing. So sometimes what happens, you know, what problem you are working out now, that will be not the main problem itself. You will get some other innovation only. So that's what design thinking comes. Then we have multiple possible solutions. User driven, like user again take up other entity. Iterative and flexible. Flexible and for example in IT industry in testing we have a agile methodology where people use agile methods to test an application. So it is nothing but iterative and that is flexible. For example, client. As I am a service deliverer and I have a client. Client will tell me I want this app, and in that there should be a user login page, and it should have bank details, and also it consists of a logout system. But if he fails to mention that the user should be linked with the same mobile number or with the OTP, if he fails to mention it, and if I completed the app and I launched in the market, then it creates a big blunder, because if in case mobile number mobile number login ಮಾಡಿ OTP ತಗೊಂಡ they can access their money. So it is like iterative and flexible ಅಂದ್ರೆ if he forgets to tell any model, I can easily again put it in. So that is iterative. Flexible ಅಂದ್ರೆ I can easily remodel it. Instead of like a waterfall model we have also, in that which the client will tell all the requirement at once, and at the end is app introduced. But in agile methodology it is in step by step process, like it is in sprint or story kind of processes. For example, here it has given a student meals and attendance, and why do students and teachers struggle with attendance? So next is creativity and innovation. Creativity and generating ideas. Not only generating ideas, as you are now first year and it's like first and second day, you are in 12th standard or in 11th standard, you might have done something creative for your friend, some happy birthday card or any letter card. If not that, in Ganpati the decoration card, very good. So that is creative. Now you use your brain. I can do this. I can do color combination. Else in Diwali you put rangoli. That time you see na what kind of color I have to use. Boys while playing game, they use all their tricks. So this is nothing but it's like generating ideas. Idea generate and use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. This is a very basic level, but how you move further in our life, right? You have to generate more ideas and see that what exactly at least 50% of the world is facing the problem, and try to create solution on it. Because everyone will do a job. Everyone will get into IT industry, or anyone can get into like government jobs. But owning your own business or owning something which is of your own is a bit difficult nowadays. So you have to focus on that has been happened to the words that can be used. So it's like ideas may remain unused, but are useful. Sometimes it is used, but most of the time it is unused. Then innovation is nothing but implementing ideas. ನೀವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ implement ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, that is innovation. Action stage. When you think and when you innovate, now you have to take the actions. It can't be like you have done like Excel sheet, or you have to read one kind of a document in that everything is written, every step by step is written, and then something never happened. You have to always take an action. Then we have innovation creates value. So when you take action and if something is possible or something is for example, if you are trying to create an app, not app, but you are trying to create a clone of a Myntra application using HTML and CSS, which you will learn in your further classes. That if it is not perfect, it is okay, but at least it should look like na. At least our header are in market barbeku. So nothing but innovation creates value. In market consume value irutte. Ideas solve real problem. If you have some real problems that can be solved. In example, it is given as creative online food ordering. Innovation is nothing but Swiggy, Zomato making it fast. It is very basic example. Everyone knows. Everyone at least in a month they use Swiggy and Zomato, and it's like online food ordering is very easy. But how many guys you know that Zomato was the app which was only used to list the restaurants and not order the food? No one knows. Because it developed itself. It was at that stage. I said, you know, it read much flexible illegal. Zomato was the app which used only to list the restaurants and list the menu cards. It was never an app made to order the food. But as the industrial people like everyone has same problem ordering food, late night food, or sometimes bachelor will live in the metro cities. They don't like to cook the food, or people don't have time to cook the food. That time they thought of this problem and they created it. So next is the activity we have here. Identify what is the problem you face as a student. Student write on one problem on a paper or a phone notes. For example, late buses, slow college Wi-Fi, confusing exam schedule, food quality in canteen. So like any problem you have to head. What is the problem you face daily? These forum. Late buses, slow college Wi-Fi, confusing exam schedules, food quality in canteens. These four. What are the different problems you face? Problems in vocabulary because this is the second day. Guys? What? In a college starting